Morning, good morning. Welcome, Lenny. Welcome, everyone. I'll be with you with just a second. All right, guys, we're ready to go, man. How's everybody doing? Having a beautiful Tuesday morning. We got some news here that came out at 8:30. Retail sales and import and export prices both came out at 8:30. The retails was bearish news. This one was bearish to neutral on the import and export prices. And we got some more news here at 9:15 that came out. Haven't looked into this one yet. We got a couple here at 10 a.m. Let me go ahead and start getting these charts ready, so we can be ready for the market open. Let's see here. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's start by marking the hourly time frame on both ES and NQ futures. We're gonna do support and resistance. We got support here on the hourly. We had a pullback. Okay, so this is gonna be a demand zone here. So if we do get down here, looking to become a buyer as price is coming down. If we do go up, I'm looking to become a seller as price goes up. It's gonna have a supply up here. And supply up here as well. We have a trend going on here. So I think for the morning, my plan is going to be either to go long here at open, or we could come lower and then reverse at the lows down here. And then from here on out, we could see either a breakout going higher, or we could see some rejection here, something like that. So that's just some ideas for the day here, something we can plan for the day. Let's see how the market opens. The market open is gonna tell us a lot. Let us know where we're headed. If we're headed back up here, and we got a gap, overnight gap from up here down here. So we know this gap is gonna want to fill. Okay, so if I play the Q here, you can see price is opening all the way down here, and we're gonna have a gap above, and we're gonna have a gap below. And move this. That's it for the Qs. You guys doing the Qs. Okay, what else do we have here on the chart? Got supply, we got demand. We have another support here. And I think that's it. That's pretty much it I can see for today. Obviously, the market is very bullish. We're likely to see a retest of that high before we come down. So now that we have a game plan, this zone, wait, hold up. This zone's gonna be yellowish. There you go. So now when I go down to a 15 or a 5-minute chart, you see clearly exactly what support is. 1 minute until market opens. 1 minute, guys. Okay, we got 2 touches here. We got 2 touches here. I think that's our trend line. Looking good, looking good. We got support down at these lows. It is, market is open, and she is ripping. Oh my goodness. Rip City. Rip City. Oh shit. Okay. Damn. Damn. Okay. Shit. She's going. Rip City, guys. We're going up. We're going up. Let's put our indicators on real quick. Okay, we have our indicators set. We have our indicator set here. Nice. That's awesome. I had a buy down here at these lows, and now I just have a runner just going. See how she plays out. So now we know, okay, we want to come up here and retest this high up here, previous day high. over here. Let's clear this up a little bit. There's a lot going on here. Let's clean this up a little bit. I don't need this, and I don't need this. There we go. That looks better. Can we go higher, guys? Can we go higher? This candle hasn't closed on the 5-minute, but we are above the EMAs here, so that's looking somewhat good for the buyers. And let's look at the 2-minute here. Just want to see what's going on. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so we have resistance here. We have a supply zone here. We're looking to create, right? We want to see markets going up. Then you want to see higher lows as it's pushing higher. You want to see a higher low. Higher low. Okay, so we got some higher lows down here. We got some higher lows here. Higher. We want to see another higher low. It's just ready to push. We'll have the resistance here. We need to break. Break and pull back. Or break and retest. To let us know, okay, we're going higher. If we cannot break this resistance, then we cannot go higher and we will go lower. Notice this is a bit of a choppy area here as well. Notice overnight it was very choppy here. So the best trade is going to come after we leave this area of choppiness. When we get out of here, when we break out, we'll probably get the smoothest push. Probably got something like this as a trend line here. support here, resistance here. Maybe you can see push here. Let's see if we get this buyer stepping in here. Looking for us to stay above our EMAs and the VWAP. If that's possible, you never know. But if there's a reaction here from the buyers, could be another opportunity to buy. Got the Qs right here as well. So what can we use here? What can we use here for what can we use here on the Nasdaq to determine where we could find an opportunity to buy or sell? So we have the most recent resistance. This is the most recent one here before I'm talking about before market open, pre-market, and this is pre-market support. And so far we've broken this pre-market resistance. We broke pre-market resistance. We got a pullback. Get some buyers. Some buyers stepping in here. Going up. But she wants to. What is this thing here? I have my space key pressed. That's why I was doing that. There we go. All right. Can we break again? If we can break again above this resistance, then yeah, now it's looking more probable to go higher here. Got this nice bounce off the VWAP here. Careful here. Whoa. Jesus. Just chopping around, guys. Careful there. I'm staying out of there for sure. I'm staying out of there. Just chilling, man. I'm just chilling. Resistance held here, so price is coming down. Could be headed down here. Nasty reaction by the sellers. Jesus Christ. It is almost 9:45. Almost 9:45. You're gonna mark that 50-minute range. So notice we're kind of bouncing here between supply and demand. We're bouncing between supply and demand. You got a range here. So what you don't want to do is, if we're ranging, right? If this is what the market is doing, I want to look to be a buyer down here at these lows, and I want to look to be a seller here at these highs. Preferably staying away from the middle, because if you're buying here, then you're getting the most profit than if you were buying in the middle, right? More profit, less risk down here. Sellers, more profit and less risk selling up here. FBG here. I hope nobody chased that lower. I hope you guys didn't chase that. I know I felt the urge. I surely felt the urge to sell all the way down here. But I was like, you know what? Nah, that's not my setup. My setup isn't to chase. That's not my, I don't have a strategy that's called chase the market. So I'm not going to chase this move, right? If the move started, right? If this move started from all the way up here and it pushed all the way down here, why would I be like, okay, this is a good short down here, and then this is my risk, right? And this is my potential reward is just unknown. So if your move originated from all the way up here, you don't want to enter short all the way at the bottom. So I hope, pray to God that none of you guys chase this move lower here. Make everyone think it'll go to fill the gap and then drop. Yeah. Yep. When you have two gap fills, like you do here, right? We have a gap. We have a gap that needs to fill down here. We have a gap up here. And we have another gap down here. So when you have two gaps, I noticed the market tends to be very choppy. It doesn't know which one to go first. So the idea is to wait here and wait for a good setup, wait for something that looks very clear. Because you don't want to, this is a very good day for you to be like, okay, I want to see a clear break and retest of support and resistance. I want to see a break and retest of the range. I want to see a break and retest. Like, you want to see something that's for sure, right? That's why we wait for a retest, is to give us more confirmation on a move. So you want to be sure this kind of day, because the market will do a really good job at faking both ways. I think we might go short here. See if we get some strong sellers here. If we do, then I might try some shorts. If not, then I'll stay out, because it's kind of a choppy price action here. Knowing when to stay out of the market is also part of your responsibility. It's up to you to know when you're supposed to stay out of it. If you don't know when to stay out of it, and you just think I can just trade all day, any day, no matter what the time is, you're gonna lose for years. You're gonna end up trapped in this bad habit of trading during bad conditions. And what happened is, you're gonna be profitable one day when the market's good, and when the market's bad, you're still gonna jump in it anyways, and then you're gonna lose money. So if you want to be consistently profitable, not just profitable, consistently profitable, then you need to know market conditions, and you need to observe when the market is in your favor. Also, if it looks very choppy, one thing you can do to try to clear, if you want to clear the chart, is you could go up to the next time frame and it'll clear it up for you. Right? It'll get rid of some of that confusion of where market's going. We clearly didn't want to go lower here by the reaction of these candles. And we clearly didn't want to go higher here either as well. So it's going to eventually break to one side for sure. Let's go up one more time. Let's go up to the 5. I think if we get a close above, resistance here, then I think we should be good to go on now. On buys. There, we got 6 more minutes until the 10 o'clock news comes out. Yeah, business inventories and housing market index, 10 a.m. That ought to move the market, hopefully. Get it out of this range so we can get a proper trade going. Okay, so let's look at the structure one more time of the market. So look at the structure here. Set it up for the line chart so we can see the structure of the market. There it is. Yeah. So the same idea we had earlier is I want to see a higher low to know, okay, the momentum is now kicking in. Right, so far we've had support down here, we have a low here, we have a high here. We sweep this low because we didn't stay below it. It's a sweep, right? If it just goes down and goes up without staying below it, I look at it as a sweep. So if we now get a higher low, then it's going to be implying that we now have momentum to the upside. But right now it says sideways, sideways, sideways. We need some momentum so we can make money. Without this momentum, we're just going to be stuck in a sideways market. And it's going to suck being in the middle of that. Just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We didn't get that higher low here, but we got a higher high. Unless we go down to a lower time frame, we might then see that higher low. Let's go to down. Yeah, so now we see lower time frame. We see higher low, higher low. Market's pushing up. There, right there. This is what you want to see. That's that higher low right there. Now I want to see a break. A break maybe a retest. Almost some buys there. I'm entering somewhat light here. I'm not going crazy heavy because we still have news, but I already see my entry. So I'm taking my entry prior to the news. Like I said, light, not risking my entire account. Light, light, light. I think the SPY, yep, the SPY is also in the same situation. We got a gap above on the S&P, and we have another gap below as well, huge gap. I would think that the bigger gap has more pull, but judging off of yesterday's price action, that strong move up, price is probably going to go up and retest the high before we fill this gap, or possibly just go up and hit the supply zone and then come down. It's a gap. Okay, it looks like we're breaking that 21 EMA. This is gonna pop. Yeah, there it is. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. Go ahead and add a little bit more to my position. Add a little bit more. See if we get this rip to the upside. Come on. They're gonna rip this joint, man. Want to see a pullback and retest and another push. Pullback and retest. Break a structure. Or it might just rip. I don't know. Come on, hold above that 21, yo. Hold above it. Come on. We need that hold above the 21. Actually, not too happy about that one. Nasdaq not too happy about that move up. They're like, yeah, I don't like that shit. I don't like that. Come on, yo, hold it up. Hold it up, yo. What's this? Choppy day, man. Choppy. Choppy day. What's going on? Got that chop fist. See, we had a resistance here. We broke out of. We broke out of resistance. We have higher highs and higher lows. This is a low here. This is another low here. So it's looking, I would say, slightly more bullish than it is bearish. When it comes down to structure, of course, I'm not talking about, so I'm talking about lows and highs, support and resistance. All right, let's decide. Are we going up or down, guys? Let's start a poll. Are we going up or down? Are we going to the moon or we crumble down? Which one do you guys think is going to happen? Which one do you guys think? Which one do you guys think is going to happen? Do we go up, crumble down, crumble down? Crumble down. Okay, okay. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's too early to tell. I feel like this is just more like trapping sellers so they can push price higher. But I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? We still haven't broken the 50-minute range, so it's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of hard to tell. Let's go ahead and mark that down actually on the cues for you guys. We have it ready on the cues. So because we did not sell from this fair value gap, I think it's now going to support price and push up. This is just trapping. It's trapping a lot of people, but it's gonna move eventually. Time for it to rip yet? I think it's time. I think it's time, yo. What if we're still seeing those higher lows? Higher low, higher low. Okay. So when you see higher lows, you don't say, oh, let me go short the market. See higher lows. Good idea, let me short it. Now when you see lower highs, lower lows, then you're like, all right, let me short it. But when you're seeing higher and higher results and higher results and higher results, you want to buy the market. Don't want to short it when it's going high. Or do whatever you want, man. You're allowed to do whatever you want. Just have fun while you're doing it, I suppose. Gonna rip. Come on. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Pop this joint, yo. Whoa, look at Microsoft. It's got a nice gap up above. Can she go higher? No, we're going all the way to the moon, man. Where my buyers at? Where my buyers at, yo? Don't be scared now. You might be making some money right now, but don't be scared. You should never be scared to take what belongs to you. This is your right to make some money from these markets, brother. We had 1 vote. Come on, guys. 1 vote. Just wake up, man. Got to wake up. Fill this gap already. Call it a day so I can be done. Can be done for the day, man. I say rip it. Rip it higher. Do it. There she is. She's going. She's going. She's going. Rip City. Rip City. That's it. Keep it going. Don't fake us out. Fill that gap already. You want to fill it. You want to feel it. There we have it. There we have it. See how the SPY is doing. SPY's almost done doing its job. Going straight up, guys. It's going straight up. See where we're headed. Still going higher. We fake the pre-market high, fake the pre-market low, and then bam. That was a fairly easy trade, I think. I think patience helped on that one. A tremendous amount. We get some sellers here, pretty strong. That gap is still very small here, but we'll see. Sometimes they don't close it all the way, so just gotta be patient. Manage your risk. SPY, Qs. Q's got to get past that 21. They got to get past it. All right, who got that move up, y'all? Anybody catch that move up? You guys can't hear me? Yeah. Can you guys hear me? Anybody type something in the chat? Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. I thought my sound was off or something. Okay. Okay. Just looking through the messages and I saw something about the sound. I was like, oh damn! Don't tell me this whole time. This whole time you couldn't hear me. No. There we go. Come on, push it higher. I'm not sure if they want to fill this gap. They are a bit hesitant. Very weird day. It seems like today's gonna be a slow, choppy, confusing day. Because it's just moving so slow. It's moving, but slow move. We got a little bit more to go. Fill that gap. But it looks like the buyers are dropping off the face of the earth here. They're not really showing out. Where y'all at? Volume stupid low. All right, we're back inside the range. Let's see. Are we getting that retest here? Or are we gonna get a lower high? So we got a double top here on the SPY. So we have to be careful here. It was still holding above the 21. Look at the QQQ. If we can manage to close above this opening range high, we might have a chance to finish closing this gap. might have a chance. See. All right. I have to go ahead, but thank you for everything. All right, thank you, Lenny, for showing up, man. Have a good rest of your day, sir. Yeah, man. I think I'm gonna call it there for the day, guys. This market's just choppy right now. Um, it's just a very low volume day. I think I'll just come back later in the afternoon or something. To see what we're gonna do here. Market's just not giving those clean setups. You know what I'm saying? It's just not giving those clean setups that we love. Where we can just jump in, take one trade, and bam, make a shit ton of money. But it is what it is. Maybe we'll check it in the afternoon. It's worth even looking at. But I think this is a good spot to call it. Te llamo ahora. El mercado estaba subiendo. Rompimos fuera del opening range. Y ahora está cayendo para atrás dentro del range. Y está poniéndose choppy, poniéndose lento. Usualmente aquí es cuando yo cierro y me voy, pierdo el interés porque no hay nada que yo pueda hacer. Entonces nada, lo dejamos ahí por ahora. Ya tú sabes. Gracias por entrar aquí al live y compartir este tiempo con nosotros. Te chequeamos luego para ver qué hacemos. All right, guys, take care. Have a good one.